Alright, so today we're going to try to show you what it's like to drive in Jeddah. I'm not sure if this is going to work or not, but we're going to give it a shot. I have my navigator on. Her name is Sarah.
Right, then turn right.
And hopefully she's going to keep us out of trouble. We'll find out.
After 200 meters, turn right. Then immediately turn right. After 200 meters, turn right.
Okay, we're trying to get out of our
Then
neighborhood.
turn left.
And there's not a lot of traffic out, so it looks like it's going to be an easy trip, at least for a little bit. Now, this is not a one-way street, but it sure looks like it's a one-way street. And away we go.
Take the third right.
As you can tell, things are just a little bit jumpy because the streets aren't in the greatest of shapes, because they don't put any underlayment underneath the pavement when they pave. At least they haven't in the past. Now, I think things are a little bit different now. I think that they're starting to get a little bit smarter. But still, for a place that never freezes, the streets are in amazingly poor shape. Alright. So you can see, you might be able to see that there are lines on the road, but it doesn't much matter, and you'll see that here in a second. Alright, away we go.
After 200 meters at the traffic circle, take the second exit.
Now we are coming up to a traffic circle right now. And you would think that a traffic circle would mean that it's supposed to keep traffic flowing better. But it doesn't really, because there's traffic lights at the traffic circle. So instead of it being a nice little merging in and merging out, they have to put up traffic lights because these people just plain old can't drive. So here we are, just standing here waiting. It's a nice day today. It's about, I guess it's 10 o'clock local time, and most people that had to go to work in an office went to work between 8 and 9 o'clock. There are some people, obviously there's quite a little bit of traffic out here now. There's a whole lot of people that go to work at 10 or 11, and then most of the service industry doesn't go to work until at least 11 or 12, if not later. Now things are going to get a little dicey. Maybe not. Guess it's going to be easier than I thought today. Just like any other country, we've got beggars just standing out in the middle of the street. We'll try to stay over onto the middle lanes just to stay out of trouble. But just because we're here, even though we're driving a pretty good sized car, it doesn't seem to make any difference, and people just merge in, and you're expected to either get out of the way or speed up or get hit. One of the three. That's your three possibilities.
Take the second right.
So now remember, this is slow time, so it's just not very awful busy right now. And we're going to hang a right here. One of the nice things that I've noticed is that there's quite a few traffic lights that tell you exactly how long that traffic light is going to be red, or exactly how long it's going to be green in seconds. That's very nice. Unfortunately, not all of the lights are like that, only in major intersections, but still it's pretty nice. One of the things that you may or may not have noticed is that it's not really very awful clean. That's not because it's not a clean city, because it really is a pretty clean city, but there's just the wind is blowing almost all the time, and there's just a whole lot of sand that's in the air. So you just get,
After 200 meters, go straight on.
all this dust.
Turn left.
So if you wash your car today, it's dirty when you come back the next day.
Go
Now,
straight on. Then turn left.
one of the advantages of my apartment complex is that
After 200 meters,
the
turn left.
gatekeeper, the guy that is responsible for making sure that things are safe, he's responsible for washing everybody's car. Unfortunately, he's also has a paper problem, so it hasn't gotten washed in the last couple of days. So we're driving in the dirty car. Oh well. But normally he washes the cars every day.
Turn right.
Alright, we came up to the intersection, and it's closed because it looks like there's a water main or something that's got a problem. It's been closed a couple of other days too, so we're going to have to take just a little bit of a detour. These are apartments that are over here on the right hand side that are in various forms of completion. Every once in a while, especially in the residential areas, you'll see these speed bumps to keep traffic flow down a little bit, keep it just a little bit safer. Not a bad idea, except for in between the speed bumps everybody just guns it, so it doesn't really do a whole heck of a lot. But the speed bumps are serious speed bumps too. You can't just go flying over them, or you'll leave your undercarriage sitting on the back of the road. Something else that, see, this is a one-way right here, but this idiot has just decided that he's just going to drive down the wrong side of the road. And everybody just gets out of the way because he's a Saudi and he thinks he can do whatever he wants, and pretty much he can. You would think that the traffic police would be out looking for him. No, not so much. Traffic police are looking for foreigners that they can get more money out of.
200 meters, turn left. Then
Now,
immediately turn right.
that's very normal. This guy didn't even stop. There's actually no stop signs either. So they just kind of go. And it's up to you, it's up to everybody just to try to stay safe.
Turn left. Then immediately turn right.
Alright, now,
After 100 meters.
you notice that there's no lines on the road now, so it's kind of a free-for-all. You can just go any place that you want to go. If your car fits in there, it's probably a good lane. So this probably ought to be a 2-lane road. It's 3 lanes right now. And if we were over just a little bit more, the guy behind us driving the taxi would want it to be 4 lanes. And by the time we get done, we might just see that. See this right here? Now he's decided that he's going to try to make this into at least a 4-laner. And now the horns start. Everybody's going to start getting upset about the light has turned green, and a couple of these people think that we ought to be gunning it and going fast instead of going slow. So here we are,
Go straight on.
going through the traffic circle. And we'll try to make it through without getting hit. Now, here pretty quickly, gotta watch out for this taxi, and we're just gonna. It's the Arab way. It's not the Arab way. It's the Saudi way. So you just go with the flow and muscle yourself in, or they'll eat your lunch.